Hello, welcome everybody to Satsang today. I always wonder when I'm starting any Satsang like this, what uh, what will happen today? Because every Satsang is equally a surprise for me also. Because there is no preparation, there is just openness in this moment here, in this now, and I wonder in my heart how life will unfold today. Also, I noticed that there is only one solution, and there might be any thousands of problems we are trying to deal with, but they all relate to the same solution, going inward. For many people, most of their problem may not look directly related or connected to this solution. That if I go within myself and know and see how it can solve my financial problem, how it can solve my problems related to the relations uh, in my relation and my other aspects of life, personal life. But as you go deeper in any of your problems, you will reach to a certain roots where there is a confusion. There is a lack of clarity, lack of light. That is what causes all kind of wrong judgments, expectations, and things like this, which in turn results in uh, experience of problems everywhere. It's very simple like this, but because many people cannot really correlate that how just sitting silently doing nothing and all my problem will solve, so they don't trust, they don't believe in this. Also, they have they are expecting or searching for conditional uh, happiness, conditional peace. So when they are searching for peace, for happiness, there are too many conditions which they are imposing on the future, on the life, that I want happiness plus I want this and this. For some people it is like 4 or 5 items in a moment. For some there is a star, and if you go at the bottom of the page, and then it says that go to this appendix for details of the star conditions, and there are like 50 pages of conditions. They want all of them plus happiness. Like this, I have seen. So they don't really they want the full happiness, real happiness. There is some space in their whole cupboard of life, in their whole almirah of life. There is one space that is for happiness. They are searching for happiness which can fit in that box without disturbing any other boxes. But it is not possible like this. Then you will get happiness of mind. Then you will get happiness of the ego, which anyway will be like any other experience, which will be temporary, because it is based on conditions. It is connected with the conditions. The moment conditions change, It will change. uh, Demanding happiness in this format is like, you had a very good lunch today, breakfast today. You had a very good breakfast just before session, and it was a very nice feeling. So you are very happy now because the you were very hungry and the food was very good, the breakfast, and now you start demanding from life that I this feeling which I have, this feeling of contentment, I want it to be continuous. But do you see what you are demanding? You are demanding a life, monotonous life of boredom, because anything that you continuously experience will get acclimatized, and you will get lose charm of it. So this contentment that you are feeling right now after eating your breakfast is in the contrast of the hunger that you had. Without hunger, no satisfaction out of food. So if you want to enjoy the joy, happiness after a meal, you will also have to go through the hunger. This is the opposite and cannot be separated. It is not really opposite, it is complementary. And we can see like this simply, there are no conflicts. When there are no conflicts in your understanding, there are no conflicts outside of yourself in the life. In the normal life, what we call life, the experience that we have, experience of life, there are no conflict anywhere. There are no problems actually anywhere. Life is perfectly moving in harmony with everything else. It is my state of conflict and inner conflicts and confusions which is reflected outside, and I start complaining that there are problems in life. There are confusions, things are not in harmony. Why God is doing this and why life is doing this? Just like this. So rather than complaining and trying to change anything outside of yourself, first to be free from this confusion, this inner conflict, regain your natural clarity. Sorry, regain your natural clarity. Natural clarity means there is a childlike innocence of your being, of yourself, which is already there. But on top of it, there are other energies which are functioning like beliefs, conditions, conditioning that you value more than your innocence of the being. Once you start valuing your deeper innocence, very easily you can see everything as it is. That is the state of clarity. You see everything as it is. It is naturally accepted, meaning there is no rejection about it now. You become comfortable with whatever way life is, and once you are comfortable with the way life already is, how there can ever be any complaint? How you can have conflicts with what you are experiencing right now? Okay, so starting on this note, I invite you all uh, for any questions if you have. Also, I would appreciate if you can acknowledge in some way. You can send me some question or something, so I know. Like you can just say hello maybe, so I know who all are online right now. It gives me a kind of connection with you, and things flow uh, more easily in a way. So I would appreciate if you can write something in this question box. In the meantime, I have Facebook also I am online. So if anybody is not able to access the question on live question box uh, through this online session link, you can write me on my Facebook account also in a private message. Mila, Mila is saying, "Hello, dear mother," from Mila and Alec. Oh, Alec also. Oh, so nice. Hello, Alec. Long time, no news from you. Happy to connect with you right now. I'm, I give lot of love from here to both of you. Very happy to hear from both of you. Jamie is saying, "Hi Raji, nice to be here." Thank you, Jamie. Happy uh, mm, to connect with you, and thank you for showing your presence here. Today, when we wrote on the Facebook, I wrote, "Let's meet in the jacuzzi of the self." The satsang is the jacuzzi of the self. Lukewarm water, pleasant. We are here, being together. There is no task that we are doing here. There is no hard work, arduous efforts, and things like this, which normally I see most of the seekers busy with or reporting. Most of the seekers report that they are like doing arduous efforts. There must be some misunderstanding why it looks a arduous effort. Why not it can be a joyful journey? For example, when you have decided to go to a hill station next near Pune, like mostly people go on in rainy season on a drive, the very starting point from your home when you get in your car, you turn on some music or radio and you start enjoying already. Then why it should not be the same? There's some sound. Some friends on Facebook also. So then why it should not be the same? We must check, and we must check, and we must be free from the confusions that we have. There seems to be like a there is a resistance for this this spiritual destination that you have set to decided to reach, knowing yourself or being free or anything. There seems to be some resistance. So let's be free from the resistance first. Let's be clear about the resistance, be aware of the resistance, and then you are free from it. Then it is a joyride. It's not a arduous effort, no? But thank you, Jamie. Ah, thank you, Alec. I'm also happy to connect with you so much. And I still remember my promise. When you are ready, uh, you are in. Okay. Prajot is saying, "Namaste, Raji. Zoe is also listening with me. Love." Hello, Prajote. Hello, Zoe. Very nice that you are with me today here. Lots and lots and lots of love to you. So you both actually. I'm very happy to be with all of you like this. I remember when we are happy, we are not stupid. We are super intelligent when you are really happy. But the mind feels like blown or something. It feels like when you are really happy, too happy, then it feels like your mind will blow out or something, which is natural because mind is a setup which uh, which needs continuous networking of different energies within the mind, beliefs and things like this. The being is not like this. It is not effortful, burden, doing. It's effortless. So you are happy in this moment and don't know what is this, and yet there is all the wisdom of the being present here. As and when required, it is used, and life is taken care of. It is like this. So don't be afraid of being happy fully or being in love fully. Let your mind be blown away by the love and the happiness that you feel. Life will take care of everything. Only and any plannings, any projections that you had, any expectation that you had in the mind will not be taken care of. So that's not part of the real life. Life does not regard that. It's a local copy of the whole thinking. That local copy is not regarded. Life regards your true longings, true desires in the heart, not your thoughts, your desires in the mind. But happy, Zoe, just happy to connect with you. Zina saying, "Good morning, Raji. Good morning, Zina. I'm very happy to connect with you again." We don't know this, Zina, or we don't accept it in some way, don't understand it in some way that whenever you feel any weight of anything within your system here, either it is body or it is mind, thinking, feeling, or anything, it is because there is some kind of unhealthiness there. There is some kind of harmony is missing somewhere. Because as you are healthy at any level of your existence here, and at each any layer of your existence here, that layer is not felt. You don't feel it as burden or anything. It almost disappears, and everything becomes one. Everything, like in this box, there is no separation. Also, there is no report of anything. It's like almost like you are nothing. And then, whenever required, everything takes place. If something comes from here, the I will take care of it. But I is not continuously reporting I exist, I exist. That there is I which is like a burden. No. So remember this. Whenever there is any kind of uneasiness in the system, at any level, it is because there is some kind of impurity which is present there. Impurity in the sense that some foreign element has entered that need to be removed from there. Once it is removed, then hmm, you will suddenly forget that you had that layer, although it will always be there and will function as and when required. You don't use all of your hands and legs when you are eating. You use one hand to eat something, rest of them remain there, and you don't remember that you have legs also. You use your legs, then only you remember, or maybe mostly we don't remember. We start walking and reach the destination. We don't need to remember everything that we have. We need to purify everything, whatever it is. All the unhealthiness, the harmony which is missing, that need to be regained in a way by removing the foreign element, the noise that has come from outside. In Hindi, the word for health is swasth. Swa means self. Ist means to be to be in the self, or to live the nature. Self and nature, same thing. When you live your nature at any level of yourself, then you are healthy. When you don't live your nature, then it is unhealthiness, which can take any form. The symptoms can be any. The reason is one. You are not healthy, means you are not living the nature of that layer, that body, mind, or anything. It's like this. But thank you, Zina, for connecting today like this. Okay. Now just let me check. Mm, uh, okay. Avnesh ji is saying, um, I am feeling divided. So should I use some method, get integrated, and what? Okay, you are saying we are attending. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Manu. Brother, the most powerful, the most effective method to be free from this feeling of divided, feeling of division, is to check what exactly the division is. What exactly is the division that you are referring to? And as you go there, you will find there is a feeling of division without a reason to be divided. Just remember this. As you go deeper in yourself, you will still feel there is a feeling of divided. I'm feeling divided. And as you go inside, reach to that particular feeling of being divided and just stay here and see. You will see that there is a feeling, but there seems to be no apparent reason for it. The only reason is you have not visited home for some time. So it is just demanding that visit home, come home and stay for no reason, for no gain. Come within yourself just for no reason because it's your own home. Do you need some reason to come home and stay for no reason, just enjoying home? Enjoy being alone. So this will solve all your problems. You don't try to find any methods and also don't try to find any reasons for it. Go there straight and feel. Check what is this. Sorry. And then you will find. Okay. I hope I have answered your question, Bhaiji. Okay. Suki is saying, Hi Raji, I am watching on my iPad, so can only watch on YouTube. It's okay, Suki. I welcome you. Thank you. Thank you for connecting. Happy uh, to be with you in this session today. Okay. Then Vivi is saying Namaste. Watching you now. Thank you. Very happy to be there here in this way. Thank you, Vivi. Namaste. I'm also very happy to see you are here. Uh, it's a wonderful uh, meeting to be here like this, where we can we can let our separate identities rest, where we can forget that I am this and I am that. Very happy to connect with you, Vivi. Thank you. Avinash is saying, yes, I got the answer. Thank you. Okay. Meteors. uh, saying, Namaste Raji, I am on Satsang too. Just cannot write question through Hangout cause I am watching in on my phone. Ah, okay. Namaste Matthias. Very happy to connect with you again today. I can now see that when I am connecting with all of you and also friends here or through my online one-to-one calls, whenever somebody is benefited, some opening happens, there is a joy also which is received here, and now I can see why it is so, because we are all one. We are not separate. We are not separate. Just it's like all of us are at the bottom of the ocean, and we all have some thread, some pipe like thing, which is like a boat. So we all have separate boats which are floating on the surface of life, connected uh, to ourselves, and we all are together at the bottom of the ocean of the life of the source. There is no separation anymore. And also the separation, whatever is felt and seen, is very sweet. It's not a a error in the system. It is by design. Life has designed it so. So the non-duality and duality are not two. Non-duality is when you focus more on the deeper self, deeper layer of yourself. Duality is when you are focusing more on the outer layer of yourself. But it is at any point of time as one, not separate. But happy to connect with you, Matthias. Suki is saying happy to be here too. Lots of love with from Nepal. Love you also. Okay. Now that I don't have any question, neither on Facebook nor on this question window, then we can directly connect. Then maybe I can say something which I feel in this moment. It is not that you, the seeker, have to create oneness. You, the seeker, have to seek oneness or truth. No, it is already present. But and the seeker mind will not be able to believe it because the experience of the seeker is different. The seeker is continuously experiencing separation and conflicts and suffering. But um, try to understand that experience, your experience can do change when your understanding of life changes. You you just had a fight with your watchman or something, and you were very angry, and and then you come home, and inside you relax a little bit. You feel like it was too much. You relax a little bit. Some clarity comes, some fresh air, some openness. Then you are able to see that it was not his fault. I was angry for some reason, and that anger somehow just came out there. And suddenly you feel so much love, and then you go to that person and say, "I'm sorry," and that person may say, "It's okay, yeah, I'm fine with it." Same person, same situation, and the experience will change as your understanding changes. You don't have to change and the circumstances or anything. You have to change the understanding, the way you look at things. So the seeker of truth must look in this dimension, in this direction, in this way, that you are not to create something, seek something, search something. You need to question what you think you have, what you think you are, and also remain open to explore something which you don't know yet, which you are not prepared yet. I think the biggest help for any seeker will be a open mind, a openness that anything may happen. I am ready. And when you are so much open that even in this moment, some understanding will take place, and there will be no Raji, along with the whole story of Raji and everything. When you are ready for this much openness, with this much openness, then the full truth reveals itself. Not that your story disappears, not that what is there is vanishes. No, anything which is there at any level, howsoever temporary it is, it continues. But your very intention to hold onto something is what is in the way. So it's not what you have is in the way. It's not that my body is not good, my mind is not okay, I have doubts and I'm inferior and I'm not able to see things or anything like this. These things are not in the way. What is in the way is your intention, your attachment with this. Once you are free from this, you are free to be yourself, and then you see and then you know what or who you are. So what you have is never in the way. How you are related to it is what is causing the blindness towards the being which is ever present. And just for some time, don't attach yourself with anything whatsoever it is. Then, then you naturally start feeling, sensing that there is some deeper reality within yourself only. So it's all about coming back here, allowing a natural, relaxed seeing. There is a natural seeing possible. We just have to get used to of it. Like when you go to a swimming pool, you use your legs and hands too much. Too much noise is created. Others also get disturbed sometimes. But as you become comfortable with the water, you float more. You know, you slowly float. Your body, everything becomes very light. That's how it happens when you get used to of this inner space. A very lightweight seeing is possible, which is the most effective method so far I have known. You are sitting here, so you have decided not to go there. There means anything which have happened in past, anything which will happen in future. So you have naturally decided to be here out of your understanding that I just want to explore what is here. And when you are exploring out of your own practice, slowly, slowly, this restlessness of the seeking mind also uh, dissolves. You are more interested in seeing than on grabbing, holding, achieving. This is the achieving mind which creates restlessness, hurry, that you want to finish it quickly. As this dissolves slowly, slowly, then you see that you just sit and it is enough. You don't have to achieve anything. Your deepest layer, which is your core, yourself, is like sky. That sky which covers everything, which gives space for everything to happen. Now, if this sky holds on to anything, howsoever beautiful it might be, however big it might be, it will still um, remain away from its nature, its recognition of the nature of the skyness. And that's why there is no need to hold anything, no need to achieve anything. Whatever you will achieve, if it is not understanding, if it is not recognition of something that is there already, if it is not a seeing, then it is a weight unnecessarily you are holding, as if like a train. You are in a train which is running, and you are keeping your baggage on your head. You are in the train. Your baggage is also on the train. The weight of the baggage is already on the train. Why you are multiplying the this thing? So you are not reducing the overall weight on the train, but you are adding some weight on you. Can you see this? This kind of simple adjustments are needed, which happen when you see things clearly. That I don't have to carry this on my head. There are certain things which are not in your control, for example. They are anyway happening. What is the point in keeping them in my head? I keep those things in my head which are in my hands, which, for which I can do something. But a clarity is needed for this, meaning a clear understanding is needed. Clear seeing is has to happen. A mental seeing will not help because the mental seeing will be good today and will not be good tomorrow. Anything comes, anything new, and this mental understanding will evaporate, and you will feel fear and disturbance. So a clear seeing is needed, which is not disturbed by the different changes life brings to us every day. Because when you are clear, this clarity lives in yourself, in the being. It doesn't live in the mind, and that's why it is not affected by the mind movement, which is quite outside of the self. So if you want your understanding to live longer or forever, then you must have a understanding at a deeper level of yourself, not at a mental level, which is quite a shallow level, quite outside of your true self. Try to see and understand things as a whole, not only through the mind, because mind is a very small part of yourself. So anything one part of yourself understands, rest of the yourself may discard it very easily because that understanding has not yet reached at that level. So it's like this. Okay, I um, invite you all while we are not having any questions. I mean, if you have any questions, you are most welcome because that's why we are meeting here. We can discuss, and by just talking, a lot of clarity can be regained, lot of confusion can be removed. So if you have any kind of confusion, or even if you feel like sharing anything, you are most welcome. Okay. Then seems nobody is asking anything. Then maybe I can just give you a small clue. We can do a little bit of a exercise. In this moment, when you are here, try to see within yourself what is that in you which you have but you don't know. Try to see this. And something which is always there, which you know is there. You cannot say that it is not there, and also you cannot say that I know. So in this moment, in this exercise, we are totally interested in ignorance, not in knowledge. So whatever you know is not of any use here, and along with that, any imagination will also not work because your imagination cannot be outside of the knowledge that you think you have. So the knowledge, imagination, both are not here, not used here in this exercise, and we are searching for something which you don't know. So then there is no use of knowledge anyway here. Just try to see, is there anything which you have but you don't know? And you cannot use your mind here, meaning that thinking process cannot help here because it's not something that is not directly accessible to you in this moment. So if it was not here, you visited this thing in past and now you are processing and thinking about it, it makes sense. But it is something which is already present here. What is the use of thinking about it? We don't want to know it. We just want to confirm. We want to check. Is there anything which you have? There is some kind of experience you have about it that yes, it is present in some way in you, but you don't know what it is. Just I feel like giving you some guidance here. Do you know what is breath? Breath is present. Do you know what is it? And you cannot bring biological descriptions of the breath here, conceptual description of the breath here, because it's something so direct. You are here, breath is here. Why you need to bring between you and your breath? This way I want to say. So in this moment you can say that yes, breath is here. I have it, but I don't know it. Because breath is much more than what you think it is. We know only the name of the breath in the name of descriptions of this breath. Name can be oxygen or anything, even prana, because this is prana vayu. So prana is going in every time you taking inhaling. But what is prana? And every breath that you inhale, the prana is going in. But would you like to be just satisfied with the description of the prana? Or would you like to really know it? Really from your own, from within, direct access? Would you like a direct access? Or you would be satisfied by only the descriptions of prana? If you would like to be satisfied with the description, then it is not for you. This exercise is not for you. It is only for those who want to know more than descriptions, any kind of descriptions. So breath is one which is which is already here and you don't know. It is something fundamental, something vital, and you don't know. Now my question is, body is here, which is being nourished by the breath, by this oxygen and the prana which goes in. Is there anything else apart from body? Mind is there, which is moving, but there is uh, no entity there, no? Just a mechanism. Mind is just a mechanism in this moment. Thoughts are moving, not moving. Is there anything else? I I want to bring your attention to something. Are you not there? Are you not here? And do you know yourself? This is what I was trying to indicate. You are here and you don't know. So you cannot say that I don't have this. It is constantly there. So the one who was doing this exercise, is it not already present? Or it has to be present after some time? When the exercise finishes, then it will be present. No? You are here, no? You were in satsang, now you are in this exercise. You are the one who is constant. And as you become aware of that, yes, I am present. As you become aware of your continuous existence, of your continuity, or rather, I would like to say, as you become aware of your unbroken existence, and that is enough. You don't need to do anything else. Then everything is taken care of. Darkness is dispelled, darkness of the mind. Light starts shining in everywhere, in all the aspect of your existence here. Just confirm your uh, unbroken existence beyond definitions, beyond words, concepts. You don't have to understand this. You have to just confirm that yes, I exist continuously. You have to confirm, but it has to be confirmation, not understanding. It's not something that you can extract from here and demonstrate somewhere else. It has to be your living experience. Is it your living experience that yes, I am continuous? Then you don't need anything else. And if it is not, then do something about it directly, like this, like a exercise like this. Don't try to solve your problems. Try to be clear about this. Okay. Um, uh, Matthews is asking, can we do a guided meditation with a mirror of awareness now? Yes, we can do that. That would be very nice. As my favorite technique, because it's very effective, I feel. Okay, and so for those friends who may not know what it is, we will for next 10 minutes, let's say, we will do a technique called the mirror of awareness. In this technique, you just hold yourself wherever you are. Like you are here, you will find yourself, okay, I'm here, and you close your eyes. Now don't try to go deeper in in the direction of yourself, of your deeper self. Don't try to go deeper in the direction of mind, meaning in the details of anything. The effectiveness of this technique lies in holding wherever you are, and holding as mirror of awareness. You are already a mirror of awareness, but because of your involvement in different things, you are not able to recognize yourself. This technique will first of all make you free from what you think you are, and then as you go totally deeper at the core of yourself, then a self recognition will take place. The mirror of awareness becomes aware of itself. The mirror of awareness cannot come in front of the mirror of awareness. Remember this. So you cannot have a one-to-one recognition that okay, Raji is here. But it is because there is a camera here. The core of Raji cannot be known by core of Raji. It is recognized in some way. So don't expect self-recognition like one-to-one. But this mirror of awareness will help bring everything into harmony, remove the noise of the mind, and show you what you are. So let us start now. Wherever you are within yourself, you don't have to move. You don't have to go anywhere. Don't try to go deeper within yourself. Don't try to see anything which is not present right now. So whatever is present in front of you in the form of thoughts which are moving, in the form of emotions, feelings, sensory reports of your senses, all is okay. You are not to see more than you can see right now. See means see, feel, whatever. Because you are a mirror of awareness, you are not a mirror of matter. So the mirror of awareness can reflect what it is, what is seen, what is felt, experienced in any way. All the experiences are being seen by you right now, are reflected in the mirror of awareness that you are right now. You don't have to take care of how much you are able to reflect. You have to only take care that you don't move, meaning you don't demand more than you can see right now. Also, don't go in details of anything that you see, that you are reflecting right now. And let everything come and go, come and go. Even same thing comes 1,000 times, it's okay. It just confirms that you are the mirror in which it is reflected. 1,000 times. Good for you. Remember, you are the mirror of awareness. And mirror don't have any objection what is reflected and what is not. Mirror don't have any interest for any reflection to stay longer than it does. No interest, no rejection. Don't try to go deeper. This mirror of awareness, this holding onto this position of this mirror of awareness will naturally take you deeper. So the your view will continuously change. Many things will come and go. You just remember to stay as the mirror of awareness. Just this much you have to do. Whatever is the attraction, whatever is the pull, choose to stay as the mirror of awareness in this moment. And remember, there are no rewards that you are expecting from this mirror of awareness. Being the mirror of awareness is the reward in itself, and that you will know soon. Right now, don't expect anything out of it. If you are able to be the mirror of awareness without going anywhere, without losing this position, it is good enough already. As you continue staying like this, the mirror, the awareness, these words will also dissolve, somehow will lose their meanings here. Then it is just something, you are present here. And don't try to find a certain location of this mirror of awareness that you are right now. You will not succeed. You, the mirror of awareness, is not limited to this body only. Very soon this body is also experienced in a way, seen in a way, in yourself, reflected in yourself. The identity that you think you were also reflected in the mirror. Any thoughts, any feelings, any good or bad ideas, along with the one who has these ideas, is also reflected. And if you are very fortunate, the very process of this reflecting, the very process of this seeing is also reflected. There is nothing which is not reflected in this mirror of awareness that you are. And anything that is reflected in you, how you can be it, how it can be yourself, how you, the mirror, can get hypnotized by something which is reflecting in the mirror itself and is changeful and comes and goes. Remember, the hypnosis is not in the objects that are reflected in you, but it is in your very choice to not to let go of your mirror-like awareness, this position, this nature, just for some time. Uh, Consciously choose to stay as the mirror of awareness. Then all will become clear to you that everything is a reflection. Everything is a reflection. Remember, only the this mirror in which all is reflected. That is the only reality. And then no appearance in this world can hypnotize you, can trouble you. Not that you will start fighting with the appearances. You fight with the appearance only when you don't know it is appearance. Why you would fight with a uh, reflection in the mirror when you know it is reflection? You fight with reality, not with reflections. So if you are fighting in your life, it is because you take them, you see them as real. Once it becomes clear to you, there are only reflections, nothing else, in this wonderful mirror of awareness. Then the mirror of awareness is there, reflections are there, and what is the problem now? No problem. Now there is no problem. The confusion has been removed. The confusion that I am stuck in the appearances, in the reflections, is removed. It was a confusion. It was not a real imprisonment. The mirror got this wrong idea that I am stuck in the reflections that are happening in the mirror. Now this confusion has been removed by holding as the mirror of awareness. Naturally, the mirror of awareness knows itself as mirror of awareness. There is a natural remembrance that happens when you continue like this. You need to be reminded that you are this pure mirror of awareness. You don't have to do anything else. So if you consciously choose to stay as the mirror of awareness, you will naturally be able to cut all your mind and remember yourself again. Okay, thank you for this participating in this technique. Now you can come out slowly, slowly. Okay, I have a question from Manu. Manu. It is in Hindi, and I will try to translate it in English. She's asking that sometimes there seems to be a lot of interest in discussions and argument and this kind of gossip and all this with others. How to be, how to get out of it. Manu, until there is any interest, as you said, rus. Until there is any rus in this, you cannot get out of it. Because interest means you find it good for you. Your interest can be removed only by clear seeing. So put both of your things together, your interest for this and your interest for getting out of it. Right now you are asking out of your interest from for being free from it. So one part of yourself is interested in being free from this gossip or anything. I mean, I'm not able to translate it correctly actually. It's more like discussions and arguments and anything like this, or suffering. You can say probably. I think you are the right word would be some kind of suffering which is related to activities and people connecting with people and like this. And still there seems to be some kind of interest in that for it to keep going. So bring both of these things under one light of your seeing. This is all everybody has to do. Whenever you have any confusion, it will be two or three options that you are having, and you don't know which is the right option. Bring all of those options together under one light of your seeing. This only you can do, the being. Mind cannot. Mind does not have this capacity to bring opposites under one light. So you bring everything under one light and stay. Don't do anything. You hold the position of a judge. Let them be. If it is, they are too noisy, these options, then let them be the liars. Let them put their arguments. You listen and watch. Don't do anything. Out of this very seeing, some kind of synchronization will take place, and you will be able to understand. You don't have to do anything anywhere in order to solve any problems. You have to understand, meaning you have to see clearly. Once you are able to see clearly that this relating with others, argument and things like this, which causes suffering, that's all. Once you are able to clearly see that it causes suffering, our interests are local, you can say, coming out of limited view. Once we are able to have the full view of this a certain activity, which means you will see that how it starts, how you enjoy at a point, and then how you suffer later on. Then you don't need to do anything about it. Remember, all of you, my friends, you need clarity, not solution. Because in the world of this in this direction, in anywhere actually, any problem that you think you have is because uh, there is lack of clarity. Light is less. Bring in more light. Just do that. Don't do anything. Don't demand any changes or anything. Because if you demand any changes, those changes will also be are being demanded from a state of confusion, and you will demand something which is not good for you. You will demand some changes which are not good for you. Maybe you would you would start cutting the real plants, whereas you may be keeping the plastic flowers. So don't demand any changes. First, be clear about what is what. Once you are clear, you will not need to remove anything anyway. So this very demand of changing or removing or anything comes from the very misunderstanding. Don't support it, just see. I hope I answered your question, Manu. Matthias is saying, it is so powerful. Thank you, Master. Thank you. Thank you, Matthias. It was very beautiful doing this wonderful technique. It's very direct actually, and there is nothing which can come in the way. Once once you get to it, there is a neck that you have to kind of get to it. But I also want to request you very lovingly that try to remember what you have seen. Try not to forget it. And also, whenever any sense of trouble, just remember that I have forgotten that I am the mirror of awareness. Just sit, come back, become healthy again and free and powerful. This is a request I have. Don't try to solve anything. This very effort or idea to solve anything, change anything, already you have believed that it is something that need to be changed before you can be free. Whereas, as you have seen, you don't need to be free. You are already free, and you have to just recognize that you are already free. So now, whatever you will do other than this will not be able to take you out of this imaginary imprisonment. So, but very happy to do this like this. Okay. If you anyone of you have any last question, we can take. We are approaching end of our this session. End of this session. Mila, you are saying it is so beautiful. Yes, it is. There is nothing more beautiful than yourself. Nothing. The beauty that you think you have seen outside is just nothing. The light that you have seen outside, you do see outside, like this bulb or anything, is darkness in front of the light of yourself, in front of the this small lamp of the soul, of the being which is in your heart. It is darkness because it is artificial. It comes and goes, which is in your heart is eternal. Means it does not change, does not come, does not go. So if you forgot to get in touch with yourself, don't think that you have lost it. Tomorrow, go in, still it's there. It is beautiful, really. And I also feel so happy to see that we all are able to enjoy this jacuzzi of the self, in which there are no two self. Remember, there is no Raji, there is no Mila, there is no Matthias, other, there is nobody else. There is no Jamie, no Zina, no Manu, no Avinashi, no other friends. I don't remember your names. Sorry. No, none of them. There is only one self here right now. It's a simple reality. You don't have to accept or reject it. You have to see it. If you see, so what happens in this moment, all of us, all of these separate people like Raji and this and this and this, they come to this jacuzzi of the self. They all become the self in a way, in the sense that they all can very comfortably, very confidently say, I am the self. They can say this. It's such an amazing thing, you know. And when I say I am the self, when you say I am the self, you don't, I don't lose some area of myself while you are claiming it. It's a very different thing, and you can only understand when you taste it, as you are tasting now. This field of mind is happy when it gains more, acquires more. This field of the self is more happy when it gives more without holding anything. This is love. I'm very happy. Mila, is saying thank you. Thank you, Manu. Uh, okay, then I think it's time to say goodbye to all of you until we meet next week. We won't have any online sessions because we have self-inquiry intensive here, which will be on 29, 30, and 31st. 30, 31st being Saturdays and Sundays. So now we will have satsang, online satsang in the next month from on 6th and 7th, I think. In between, if there is any possibility, I will let you know, guys. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.